Yeah, how so you've been in the game for a minute, correct?
Yeah,
For a good minute, huh?
since 2002.
I also
I
heard
got
that.
my first Grammy nomination in 2005,
How was that
and
like?
it was cool. I went to the Grammys, man. I fucking was around like Ramon Ayala and some big names. I didn't even know how to act, man. At that time is when I was getting upgraded. That's when I left Dope House. I left Dope House to get with WEA, which is a Warner Electra Atlantic,
Uh-huh.
major record labels. When they first fused together, I was one of their first Latino artists. And it's at that time when I upgraded from and left Dope House that I seen the money was in being independent. So after I left Dope House, I was with a major record label and I was on the radio and doing stuff. And I don't know, I just seen the more of everything that I owned, the more money I'd be receiving. So I was real quick to get away from anything that had full control over all my fucking finances.
Yeah, yeah. So what would you say to the upcoming artists that?
Watch what you sign, because at this point right now, I'm still fighting Dope House Records over my publishing. You know, I'm still trying to get those. I was stupid, man. I signed deals that I should have fucking had my lawyers at, but being an upcoming artist and having no kind of finances to back myself in no way, I learned that the game was the more that you give somebody, the more that they'll invest into it. Because, you know, like Dope House, the more product I gave them, the more money they threw in into blowing me up because they own all of it, you know, almost all of it. So I said, man, the only way out I see is because I don't have the money to blow myself up. The only way I see is that let them have what they're gonna have, and then once I'm done with it, I'll be blowed up, and I can move forward as an artist and start making my money. But this is the sacrifice that I'm gonna have to take in order to get to where I'm at. Like some people went to college for 2 years to get their bachelor's. You know what I'm saying? Well, I went through 3 years with Dope House, figuring out how to be the proper rap artist so I could fucking survive and live, you know?
Yeah.
And once I learned the game, it was different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's Dope House doing now? You still
They're good,
you still
man.
rocking with Dope House?
I fuck with Carlos, you know?
Carlos?
And, but I don't fuck with the rest of the unit too much.
I seen that you were on the day of Unity Fest back
Yeah, I
then.
was there.
Right there by Minute Maid Park, correct?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was badass. Shoot.
Yeah, I know. I seen it. It was a pretty little live outcoming. I gotta make it to the next one.
Shoot, it was cool, man. It was cool. I still fuck with the kids a lot. I fuck with Carly and Little Los and Sylvia.
Yeah, I seen Lil Los got a new
Yeah,
song that just came out.
But the rest of the establishment, I'm not in agreement with. As a matter of fact,
I seen that you got your own record label.
yeah, now no
Yeah.
Set Tripping Records.
Yeah,
Shit.
you got G-Man and some other guy. I had seen that he had.
Yeah, well,
so
they're
you a Joker?
associates, they're affiliates. I don't really necessarily have them signed under my label
No.
because I don't want them to go through what I went through. So I always encourage that they be independent. Like G-Man would have been my artist, and it would have probably ended up with, you know, like me having to take a cut of his sales, and I don't want to do that. So I push that G-Man be independent, that put out your own stuff, bro, own your own masters, and nobody can take those from you. Later on, if you build a big catalog and a big company wants to buy them, you can sell those and make more money, bro. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't have any artists because I don't want my artists to get done like I got done, or feel that way. So I don't want people. That's why I don't have nobody. Anybody that comes around me, I steer them to be independent. You know, don't go to Sony, don't go to Dope House Records, don't go major if you don't have to. If you can, stay independent and make all your money, man. Don't be fooled by a little couple $1,000. You know, those couple $1,000 be gone with rent, food, and clothing. You know, and then after that, then what do you got? You know, you're still gonna be scrambling to pay more bills. So check it out. One thing I learned was the American dream is to make money in your sleep, man. Be able to make money while you're sleeping, and that can only happen if you're selling a product of like, you know, like let's say music or something that you don't have to be there working physically. You know, make it while you sleep. And in order to do that, you know, maybe I'm just rambling too much. Anyways, Malo, fuck that. Never mind.